Welcome back to another BQE video. I'm sitting like this because I feel like you guys can't see me, but I'm gonna skip straight to it. The intake that I get off of Amazon, trash. I'm gonna sell on Facebook Marketplace to somebody that wants it. 200 bucks, come get it. We finally have ourselves a BTR Brian Tooley Racing intake. I've been wanting this intake for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, but I could not find myself to spend $800 on it, and it's more than $800 before taxes, like $830, $850 before taxes, but I couldn't find myself to spend the money for it. So this is another Facebook Marketplace find, right? Never been used. It's just dirty because I saw it on the table. Never been used. All the holes don't have scratches on it. The guy that bought it said he's going from 8 injectors to 16 injectors. So my tail went between my legs, and I was like, okay, I'll take it. I'm not gonna tell you guys how much I bought it for, but I got it for a good price. But we're gonna install some Holley injectors that I got off of Holley. Of course, I got off of Holley. But we have some Holley high impedance EV6 injectors. Now I don't know if you can see this, but for some reason they are really small. But they are 100 pound per hour injectors. So they're gonna don't quote me on this. I'm not really sure. But they're hopefully gonna hold over 1,000 horsepower. When I looked online, it said over 1,000 cc's or 2,100 cc's. So I really hope that they do work, and I don't have to go out and buy another set of injectors because these were already like $600. So. And look, I opened it just to play with it, you know what I'm saying? But the box, the bag wasn't open, the injector, I'm nervous. The gasket was still intact. And my favorite part of it all is you're gonna be able to see the BTR logo on the side. So everybody, if you don't know, now you know. You guys can finish the rest. But it literally came with everything. It looks like it's about to rain. I'm in my gazebo right now. Don't mind the mess. We steadily clog up space. But anyway, it looks like it's about to rain, so set you guys on a time lapse, and we're gonna get these Holley injectors installed on my brand new BTR Equalizer 1 intake. Let's go. Did not take as long as I thought. I thought this was going to be a very long, extremely tedious process. But guys, when I tell you I did this side in like less than 10 minutes, you know, okay, I've never like really done this step. You know, my first motor I built was a 350, and then from the 350 I moved up to a 91 Buick Roadmaster, 95 Buick Roadmaster, which had the 350 LT1 engine in it. So I just took it, put it in my white truck. I've never really done this whole step, so I'm new to the 1,000 horsepower game, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna walk you guys through on what I did. Now there's probably some guys out there that's like, oh my god, why is he using assembly lube? Guys, I use assembly lube for everything. Okay, is there a better way on doing this? Yes, but we're gonna do this the Q way. Is it the best way? Oh my god, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Man, guys, look, this isn't my first rodeo. First time doing this, but not first time using a similar lube on an O-ring gasket, okay? So, I'm gonna just walk you guys through on what I did. So the process is very simple. All I did was take my injectors out very carefully, placed them on top of the bag. I'm lying. I actually throw them in the grass and like put them in mud to make sure that they were clogged up so I can reuse them. So that's what I actually did. But you guys are not going to see that part. So all I did was make sure that I had it, because if you look closely, oh my god, how am I going to do this? If you look close, you can kind of see how the injector ports or injector holes are slanted. And this is too, even though you know it can go both ways, kind of, sort of. So all I did was make sure that I had everything in the proper spot, in the right hole, and that it wasn't binding up too bad. So injector ports are going this way. I want these to go down that way. Perfect. You don't need a lot, okay? You don't need a lot. You put a little bit on your finger. When I first did it, I put it in like this. So my injectors were all sitting like this, and I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute. So it was my mistake. I'm very excited. Like I said, I've been wanting this style intake for the longest. I really wanted it because if you've seen Street Racing Channel, I forget what year it was, but they have a twin turbo Ford Falcon LS motor, right? And they have this same exact intake. And I've been like, yo, I want that intake so bad. So bad. And if you know me, you know that I will go broke buying stuff that I want. You know what I'm saying? As long as my bills are paid, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it regardless. If this camera angle is weird for you guys, I'm sorry. Just bear through it. And if you made it this far into the video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more action, you know what I'm saying? If you want to see me start this thing up, hit it on rev limit the first try. First time I started, no oil pressure, just instant start. And this girl was in crooked. See, that's what you gotta watch. You gotta watch out for this. Oh, you gotta watch out for stuff like that. So I'll always double check, man. Even though I might seem like I rush through everything, what I don't show you guys, I always double check my work. Sometimes. Sometimes. But you know, I'm just good like that, so you know, I don't need to double check myself. Your boy know what he's doing. But we almost done, guys. If you made it this far in the video, we are almost done. And I almost put this one on upside down again. I'm wiping off my shirt. I'll wash it. Almost done. So the tops are in. Now we're just gonna repeat this process to the bottom. A little bit of that lube up though. A little bit of that lube. Oh, the camera angle is okay. Smoother than a ray of light. I kiss you when the morning comes and a song. Do-do-do-do. Your boy old school as a rock. Okay. Last one. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't tell my dad to wipe this in the moisture. And we're just gonna make sure that they're all evenly in the hole. This one isn't even, and we're going to carefully push them down. There we go. There we go. They are they're all seated. And quick, simple, and easy process on how to mount your BTR injectors and stuff like that, injector rails. But we're not done yet. We are not done yet. And also, the kit came with the bolts for it. And move y'all back. I'm still trying to figure out this camera and stuff. Came with the bolts and all different types and sizes of the little clips that go underneath for the injectors. Obviously, I'm not going to use these big ones. I already know I'm going to have to use these little teeny babies for my little teeny baby injector. But let's just see if she bolts. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta take you guys off the tripod. I just realized I could have done that the first time, take you guys off the tripod instead of using the tripod. Oh, by the way, I got a new tripod. It's got a freaking leveler in it and everything. So you already know I got a new tripod and a new mic, but you guys can't see the mic. But that is perfect. It's so perfect. Okay, so just think of this as a tutorial, how-to video. Okay, so big rail on first is a no-no, because then you won't be able to. I can't even put it in. I can't even put my bolt in. I tried from every way. These rails are gonna have to come back off, and hopefully none of the ejectors stay inside of this. Well, I mean, if they do, they do. But I kind of want it all to come with the rail. Okay, I messed up. I put the ejectors in first, if I put this piece in first. But in my defense, how will you know that this right here is what you needed and not the big ones? So that's on me. You live and you learn, right? But I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that right now. It's been a learning process. Oh, she's heavy. It's been a whole learning process because it wasn't difficult, but you know, I had stuff on backwards. But as of right now, nothing's tightened down yet. I still gotta get my little, my 10 mil and Allen key and tighten everything up. But I was in the room, I was like, man, do I want to put this on now or do I want to put it on later? And then I was like, let me call my boy Tommy. So I called my boy Tommy, you know what I'm saying? And trucking details. If anybody needs any detail needs, links will be down in the description. I know I'm not wearing the merch, but he hasn't sent me the pictures yet. He hasn't sent me the pictures. We got new merch. He's got new merch out. Fire. The comfiest merch in the game. But anyway, trucking details, LLC. Hit him up. Anyway, I was like, bro, I kind of want to just go ahead and put the intake together and make the video later and just be like, hey, look, I put this together. He was like, nah, man, this is what you want to do. You gotta make the videos, you gotta get up and grind. So it's like 8 o'clock right now and it's getting dark, but I'm glad he motivated me to go ahead and make the video because I had the best time doing it, you know what I'm saying? Even though messed up a couple speeches here and there, messed up the intake, not messed it up, we put stuff on backwards, upside down, but I like it because it's a whole learning process behind it. So, and since I like to do it, there might be people out there that want to see a BQE video, and learn to see what he's doing in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? See what people can do on a nice slab of creek. But anyway, guys, we got the intake together, and this thing looks amazing. It looks so good, so good. EV6 injectors. Oh my God. Just a whole beauty. 2-piece intakes. I can take this off, put a brick in between it, and have an air to water intercooler for the other cooler, and have lines going to things that I don't know where they go, but they look cool. And the next step of the process is to get this onto the motor. And if anybody wants the intake and you live in Elizabeth City, Virginia Beach area, or Virginia Chesapeake area, hit me up. I'll sell it to you dirt cheap, $200. I just want it gone. No, I will not take anything less than that. But she's good to go. She is good to go, man. I'm just excited. But thank you guys for joining in. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you laughed. And no criticism, please. Even though if you do, I really don't care. But like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.